Hey, what's up everybody? Mike Malbro again. Welcome back to Wallet Reset. And I have something special for you guys today. So today is day 30 of my 90-day challenge that I started literally 30 days ago. Now I had a couple of videos. I think I had like 13 videos before. This will be video number 43. So that gives me 30 days in. And I just want to basically share with you guys what has been happening behind the scenes, tell you what's kind of going on. Today I looked at my stats and I looked at basically the analytics from YouTube that they give you, and I learned some things that work, I learned some things that don't work, and I have a strategy that will hopefully improve how the channel works, how the content comes out over the next 30 days. All right, so I'm going to break this down into a couple of steps. So I'm going to give you the mindset that I started with and what I've kind of seen and learned from it. Then I'm going to give you the production value, right? So in terms of the video, the audio, all that other stuff, what I've learned I can improve, and that's going to be short. Then there's going to be I can't even remember the list now. I made the list. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so essentially I'm going to give you mindset, production, rankings, and the goals and growth for the next 30 days. So first things first, the mindset, right? Coming into this, the reason why I decided to do a 90-day challenge was because I've got like 10 other YouTube channels, and I've never actually done 90 videos or 100 videos except for on my gaming channel that I stopped doing about a year ago. And the reason why I've never done that many videos is honestly because multiple reasons, but number one is because I just get sidetracked, right? And so lately I've been on a very positive mindset and a very growth-based mindset. And so I've been a lot more committed. I go to the gym pretty much every day, which has never been a thing for me. So I figured that this would be a way, because I've seen results from going to the gym every day, and I started out with a 90-day focus. This would be a good way for me to get started with YouTube and see how different things are, because the most videos I've ever done consecutively I think was maybe 15 or 20 on my other channels, and so I'm just interested to see how this goes for the rest of the 90 days. But anyway, let me get into this 30 days. So that's why I started, and what I've learned so far is that YouTube, especially in 2018, going into 2019, probably even into 2020, this is a completely different monster than it was back when I first started doing like little bitty YouTube videos here and there. Back in, I guess that was what, like 2010, 2011 when I did my first few videos. And what I learned is, so back then what I was doing, I was super duper like SEO. Like I actually started learning online marketing and business through learning search engine optimization. And I think it was called Google Sniper. There was a product that I bought called Google Sniper. Some of you guys may even know what product that is, but that was years ago. I bought Google Sniper. I made a little actually no, I didn't make any money with Google Sniper for real. I probably made like a sale or something like that. Nothing, it wasn't even consistent. But from there, it spurred my interest in SEO. So I did SEO for videos back then, and I have a few videos that have gotten a couple hundred, or not 100,000, but a couple, like 10, 20,000 views. A couple of them got, pretty good views, but nothing past, I think maybe like 25,000 or 30,000 views over a series of years. And now it seems like YouTube is more focused on really just a couple of different metrics to help your videos rank, it makes perfect sense, because when I stopped doing SEO, it was because of, I knew that there were certain changes coming, and I realized, like, this is a moving target. I don't want to chase a moving target. I want to get ahead of the pack, right? So I keep my ear out for SEO, and the part of the reason why is because I do have to understand SEO for my current job, which is basically digital marketing is what I do all day. So I write content and I do all this other stuff. But with SEO on the Google side of things, it's become a game of basically getting people to click on your site, come onto your site, and stick to your site. And what I've noticed is that YouTube has become basically Google 2.0, right? And so what I mean by that is your goal is to, first, you have to get a ton of impressions. Really, that's the goal, is don't focus on anything, especially if you plan on doing a 90-day challenge. Focus on just getting as many impressions as you can over that period of time. Now, the reason why that's important is because really impressions help you everywhere. If you can get videos, even if you don't do thumbnails, which I haven't done thumbnails on every video, which I'll get into a little bit later, impressions are how you get in front of people, right? And then you want to focus on click-through rate. So click-through rate is essentially somebody sees your video and they say, oh, this looks interesting. I'll click on this and watch this video, right? That also helps you rank. And it seems like that helps you rank even more than the third thing, which is watch time, right? So watch time, my watch time has been around 4 minutes, give or take some, every day for the last couple weeks. And I've been trying to find ways to increase the watch time, thinking that was going to help rankings. But now that I've looked at my my more popular videos, which none of them have like a lot of views so far, but the more popular videos are actually getting their views. It seems like because they are also getting most of the exposure, so most of the impressions, right? Meaning that they probably rank higher than other ones. And then they a lot of times have a good click-through rate, and actually not even a lot of times, every time. Click-through rate is like king when it comes to these YouTube videos that are getting the most views. So really, I would say if you're just starting out, what you want to do is create excellent titles. Always show your face, always be smiling on your thumbnails if you can. If not, then titles, like I said, go a long way. And sell the click, sell the video. And then you want to publish a lot. And that's pretty much it, because that increases the amount of impressions you can have. And when you can have a lot of impressions and you get click-throughs on the videos that have done best for me, have like, some of them have like a 9. I have like as low as like an 8 or 9, and then as high as like a 15% click-through rate. So essentially it's like somebody sees my video and clicks 9 times out of 100, or clicks 15 out of 100. Those videos rank like crazy. These videos get views constantly. So focus on that if you're going to do a YouTube challenge. So now let me go into production quality, because what I'm noticing is that I looked at a few of my videos, and I'm recording this, just keeping it extremely simple. I'm actually just recording this on my cell phone. And I've recorded, I think, 1 or 2 videos using, I forgot what it is, like QuickTime, I think is what it is. It's my girlfriend's Mac, so QuickTime. And essentially with that, QuickTime is better because I also use, here, let me just show you. I had this from my gaming channel. This is a blue snowball microphone, and I use that on the screen capture video to get my audio. But what I actually have been doing with these, like the face videos, is just my cell phone camera. And I've noticed that they have kind of a ticky poppy sound in the background. And I know that you guys hear it because I can hear it when I watch my videos. So over the next 30 days, I will be researching microphones for recording with your cell phone. I'm also going to be researching cameras because either by the end of the next 30 days or after the end of the 90-day challenge, I'm going to go ahead and actually invest in a camera and sound equipment so that I can make this sound good and look good for you guys. Also, I'm thinking about starting to edit these videos a little bit. Now, the reason why I'm editing, and it's actually, this was a closer call, but the reason why I plan on editing is because obviously I'm not just doing videos for fun. I'm actually doing this to grow a business. And most of you guys have heard, if you've watched any of my videos, that I have the product. It's a free course that basically teaches people how to start a business in 2 days. So with that, I'm really giving it away for free because I want this case study or this 90-day challenge to also be focused on getting leads to my email list. And so with this 90-day challenge, what's making me decide I'm going to do editing as I go farther along is because I'm usually only doing I'm only offering my product either at the end of the video or whenever it just makes sense, right? And I think it's been helpful, obviously, because I'm starting to get traffic, and it's not a lot. It's probably about 10 people a week, maybe going to check out the product. By the way, if you want to learn how to start a business, hit the link in the description for Starters Formula because it'll show you how to get started. Anyway, there's my plug. So yeah, what I'm trying to do is build this email list as well. And so what I've noticed is that I'm not getting much traffic from YouTube to my email list. I'm getting some, but not as much as if I were to showcase my product a little bit. But I also have some work to do on the actual landing page because all it is just a headline and then a box for people to enter in their email so they can get the free course. And what I think I'm probably going to do is add a little bit more text so that people understand what they're going to get, build the value a little bit more into what you get in the product and how it can help you. So there you have it. That's what I'm thinking about doing. So in terms of production, that's my goal, or excuse me, not my goal, but what I plan on doing. Now, let me see. I also wanted to talk about ranking, right? So as I said a little bit earlier, ranking your videos is actually a lot easier than it used to be. It's not as spammy or gamey, I guess. And I really haven't necessarily tried a lot of things. I wanted to keep this as simple as possible because what I used to do was I used to make a video, then go buy links, and then make a video and go buy links. And I think that for most people just starting out, you want to see if people are interested. You don't want to rank just to rank and then not really, you can make really bad content and rank, or you used to be able to. And what I want to do is focus mainly on providing value to the end user, to the viewer, because I don't want this to end up being, an SEO type of a thing. I want this to end up being a thing where people get the value that they want from these videos, what they're trying to learn from these videos, and because of that, they either subscribe or, they share it or they like it or whatever they do, right? So I want this to really be basically organic. Also, I've noticed that getting click-through rates, like all of my videos that have good click-through rates of like 8 and above, is basically me smiling and just like, hey, one of my hands are in the shot, or like, hey. But I've noticed that that's been like literally the key. And there's only been one that I think that didn't have me with a smile or like a crazy face or something like that. So that might be what I end up going with the rest of my YouTube videos, is me just smiling or, talking with my hands in the air, all of that stuff. But yeah, that would be something that I've noticed. So if you are doing this challenge, you should try that out and let me know what you are noticing in terms of results. And if you're doing it, leave it in the comment section, because that would help me to basically make sure that what I'm seeing is also along the lines of what seems to be working for you. Finally, right? You want to focus on keeping the audience on the video as long as possible, not because of ranking necessarily, even though I think that may have some value to ranking. I think that primarily we want to keep them on the video as long as possible, because it really shows us that we're making content that's good and content that's valuable for the viewers. All right, so if the value is in the content, they will stay to the end. And that's actually important for us if we're building an email list in a business, because at the end is when you want them to get your offer. So if you're making a offer for a affiliate product, or you're making an offer for your own product, or if you just have a call to action to donate, right? They're not going to donate until you give them something of value. And so keeping them longer is it's good for them, and it lets you know that you're doing something good for other people, but it also selfishly lets you know that people will most likely see your call to action. All right. So finally, let's get into the goals and the goals that I have for growth, right? So again, I'm just focusing on getting as many impressions as possible, getting as much reach as possible, because my reach is essentially going to help me to improve how many people see each video. Right now, I'm getting about a 4% click-through rate on all of my videos channel-wide. And what I want to do is really focus on getting my videos that are coming over the next 30 and 60 days in this 90-day challenge. I want to focus on getting the click-through rate up by basically working on titles a little bit more. Basically what I've been doing lately for the last 30 days is focused on just finding keywords with basically under 3,000 searches a month. Now, the reason why is because they have a lower competition typically, not all the time, but sometimes they're easier to rank for, simply because you're talking about something that a small amount of people are looking for every month, and bigger channels typically go after just whatever. You know what I mean? Like, they just make content and they just say whatever and it ranks because they're a huge channel with lots of subscribers and lots of people who've seen their videos recently. So what I plan on doing is actually focusing on just making great titles, and I'm probably going to produce a few thumbnails of me, basically making an animated face in good lighting, animated characteristic type of thumbnails, and really, really great titles that sell the click, right? Not clickbait, all right? So I just want to make sure I let y'all know that I am not going to clickbait, because I might as well do SEO if I'm going to do clickbait. And like buy links and, game the system or whatever. So I'm not going to do that. And also, I want to increase watch time. And this is going to be right here is a tip for you guys if you do this, right? So I noticed that I have, I think, 2 videos that literally are like 90-something% on watch time percent, right? And those videos are actually tutorials where you show everything. And that can't be a coincidence. So what I'm going to focus on is I'm going to probably do a few more tutorials, probably at least, I want to try to do at least 4 tutorials that are like screen capture videos where I walk you through how to do stuff. Because those are the ones that are also getting a lot more retention of viewers. And ultimately, if you can retain the viewers, you can either sell to them. And I also want to I want to see if that actually helps you rank the videos, or if there's any correlation to that. So yeah, that's really my focus for the next 30 to 60 days on this 90-day challenge. And I'll say this is, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, start with a 90-day challenge, because the 90-day challenge thing has helped me to enjoy doing video. Like, I actually look forward to doing my videos every day now. And so if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, 90-day challenge. And be sure to let me know in the comments that you're going to do a 90-day challenge so that I can follow along. I want to see how well you do. Also, I saw Miles Beckler is his name. He did a 90-day challenge in 2016, and his results were amazing. Like, obviously he said, one of the things he said was that he really got most of his subscribers on the last couple of weeks of his 90 days. So I'm going to see if that happens with me. And he got, 3,000 views in that same 90-day period, over 3,000, almost 4,000 views over that 90-day period, which right now I'm at about 400 views for the last 30 days. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how well this goes, what happens. And another thing to let you know about this Miles Beckler guy's, his challenge. At the end of the challenge, he had 134 subscribers for his YouTube channel. And as of today, right now, as I look at it, he has 65,000. So obviously he's kept going with his YouTube channel and he's having good success. And the video was published on November 21st of 2016. So it's a little over 2 years, almost, or actually it's just about 2 years. It'll be 2 years and 2 months. So I'm actually very excited to see what happens over the next 2 months, and hopefully you are too. Anyway, I'm going to end this video now because I don't want to talk you guys to death. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm super excited and I can't wait to see how everything works out. This has been a really cool journey so far, and I'm just excited to see what happens. So anyway, it's Mike Malbrough signing off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.